friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Talu Nation. Guys, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. And if you're not yet subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? This is where the fun is. This is where the future is. This is where all the incredible things are happening. In this video today, I am going to share with you my life update of 2021. Just looking back at how the year began and up to right now. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so when I look back in January, I'm thinking back like, okay, what was my mindset in January when this year just began? Guys, trust me, I felt like I was done with it all, because that was the time when I was preparing myself to graduate, and I was already thinking like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to graduate. What dress will I wear? Or the makeup I'll do? I was thinking about all these things, right? Exactly. I was in a mindset where I thought that it is done. Guys, I tell you, a graduation will put you in that mode. A graduation really symbolizes like a part of your life has ended. But I didn't realize that it also means that a part of your life is just beginning. How can I put this? Okay, I realized it, yes, but not to the level that I'm realizing it now. Because the things that have happened after graduation, a lot has happened after graduation. And I've been thinking like, wow, why in the world did I even think that I was done with everything when I was literally just beginning? Okay, so after the graduation passed, because of COVID, it kept on being postponed, and we finally graduated in May. On the 12th of May, finally I graduated. My name was called out on the TV. Credit. I was so excited. Oh my goodness. Yes. So that happened. And then it was slow from there. Like, it was actually from January, I was applying for jobs and everything. I was just home, feeling lazy. And that's what led me to start this YouTube channel. And yeah, because actually I was just home and I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And I was like, hey, I've got a phone here with a camera. Why not record myself and see how this goes? And here I am with more than 600 subscribers. Guys, that's a lot. That's a lot for me. I can't even imagine, because 600 subscribers looks like a few, right? Like when you compare to other people. But can you imagine yourself seated in a hole? Like right now, imagine yourself seated in a hole and there are 600 people listening to what you're saying. That's a huge number. That's a huge number. And I'm so grateful for all my subscribers, okay? Yeah, so yeah, YouTube started, like it was so fun, right? Then I kept on applying for jobs and I finally got a job. And guys, I talked about how to prepare for an interview. So if you guys missed that video, please go watch that video about interviews and just doing the whole thing about getting a job. There's that video that I made. And yeah, so after that, I started working. Work has been so interesting. Like, I learn every single day. I'm constantly in the library. Guys, when people tell you law is about reading, law is about reading. I'm here to tell you, if you want to be a lawyer, my friend, be happy to open your books and read them. I'm telling you. I've just decided to find joy in the library. I've decided to find joy in the books. And guys, one thing I've realized is that I actually love the scent of books. I really do. And the library at my workplace, it has there's this certain scent that the books produce. I don't know. I've been to so many libraries, but I've never really gotten it the way I get it at the library at my workplace. Like when I sit there, even my other workmates say the same thing. It's like there's this certain, I don't know, this certain scent that you get from the books that's just like, guys, don't think I'm weird. I'm telling you, I love the scent of books, okay? Yeah. So I've just learned how to love my books and all that stuff. It's just so much fun. And guys, after work, what's the next step? Because I want to become an advocate. An advocate is a person who can actually represent people in court. In Zambia, just having a law degree is not enough for you to be like a reputable lawyer. You have to write the bar exam. So I enrolled to Ziale. Of course I did. The place that everybody is scared of, even people who are not even lawyers, are scared of Ziale. Like, what's going on? whenever I tell somebody that I've enrolled to Zia, they're like, oh my god, I'm just scared, whatever. It's like, relax. So guys, it's been a month now at Ziale. Ziale stands for the Zambian Institute of Advanced Legal Education. That's aka the Zambian Bar. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, and so far I've been there for a month, and what I can say is that it's just so bulky. Like the stuff that I'm learning at Ziale and at work is kind of like at par. It's all building up from what I learned in undergraduate. Yeah, so what I can say, yeah, it's just that it's bulky. It's just like building up. It's not like in practice. It's like, okay, you already know about the crime of murder, but then if you have a real client come to you, what are you going to do? Your client confesses to you that they've actually killed this person. So you as the advocate, you know that your client is guilty. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to stand in court and represent a person who has already told you that they are guilty? You see? So it's like the dynamics of it all. So we get to learn on different aspects. So like the example I've given you of murder and your client has confessed, we learn it in evidence. So the evidence lecturer comes tell you, okay, so what kind of evidence do you bring? How do you do this? How do you do this? The ethics lecturer comes, is it even moral? Is it even morally correct for you to even represent this person who's already told you that they are guilty? What perspective do you look at it from? There's the moral aspect, there's the biblical aspect, there's so many aspects. That's why now jurisprudence also comes in. We learn jurisprudence in undergraduate. Guys, I'm now becoming so technical in this video, but trust me, like it's so interesting just to see how all these different aspects can all come into one thing. It's just so interesting drafting documents and just learning the actual procedure, like how do you deal with real life clients? Or what if your client is a child? What do you do? If a child is a shareholder in a company, what do you do? Like, guys, it's so dynamic, it's so diverse, it's so interesting. I love reading about these things, and it's just so interesting, guys. I really love the law. I really love the Zambian legal system. I love the Zambian legal system. And yeah, it's so interesting to me. And yeah, so that's just basically what's been going on when it comes to my academics and my work life. It's incredible. I love being a lawyer, guys. I really do. One other thing, guys, that I stumbled upon recently was using tomatoes for skincare. Hey, I'm telling you, the past about 3 weeks, my skin has been acting up. I was like, girl, hello, can you come back to me? Like, oh my goodness. I was even panicking. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, where are all these things coming from? So I went on YouTube, of course, because you know me, all my friends know, like, I'm always on YouTube searching for something. Yeah, so I went to search, like, okay, home remedies for skincare. I stumbled on some videos talking about tomatoes. So I'm like, really? Just cut the tomato and wipe the juice on your face? Okay, let's try it. Day one, guys, I did it just one day and I saw a difference. Today is like day number 4, I think. This should be the 4th day, I think, yeah. And I've been using it and I'm already swearing by tomatoes. Just cut a tomato, cut a tiny slice of a tomato and just rub it around your face. You sit with it for maybe even like 5-10 minutes. When it's dry, you wash it off and carry on with your day. As easy as that. I haven't changed any of my lotion. I've continued using everything else, but just adding the tomato to my whole routine, excellent. The next thing that has been happening, guys, is just me having an open mind. This is a thing that I've been praying about, like from January. I've just been praying, like, God, please help me to be teachable. I want to be teachable. I want to learn things. Like, I don't want to keep doing the same things that I've been doing and saying, this is how I am. No. All these excuses. No. I want to be teachable. I want to learn a new lifestyle. I want to learn how to just interact with different people, just do different things. And for real, guys, that prayer has really come true. Like I've already mentioned, there's already YouTube going on. This is new. My workplace, I've just been praying, like, God, let me not be rigid. Let me not hold on to the knowledge of my undergraduate, be like, this is what I know. No, be open-minded. Even if you have to read the same book again, Guys, it's the same Companies Act from undergraduate. It's the same Companies Act today. But I'm figuring out so many new things in the same act. And I have to be like, hey, Chitalu, be teachable. Open your mind up. Guys, this year has just been about learning. And because of that, some of you know, I grew up Catholic. I've always been Catholic all my life. I love the Catholic Church. Amazing. But then I just wanted to just see something else. Like I said, I just want to have an open mind. So I decided to try to go to another church. It's actually a Pentecostal church. And it's been so much fun. I've really been enjoying myself. I haven't officially moved there. I've just been exploring. Like, guys, I've visited churches in the past. I've gone to churches in the past. People would invite me, hey, come and visit my church. I would go. But this time, it's different. It's like, I'm not waiting for an invite. I'm going on my own. I'm like, hey, I want to try out this place and just see for myself. And I tell you guys, it has been so liberating. Just telling myself, like, because the reason I've been Catholic all my life is because I was born into a Catholic family. So what if I was born into a Pentecostal family? What if I was born into an SDA family? I would have also been rigid in that. So what if I wasn't born into it? Would I have also been rigid in something else? You see what I'm saying? So that's the mindset I've been having. Like, no. Let me try to be intentional. Let me try to do different things. Like, how is it going to hurt? Like right now, I don't know if I'll permanently change, but then I'm just enjoying having that free mind. I was so stagnant. I really was so stagnant. Like, what I knew is what I knew, and that was it. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't. Okay? But now I'm just like, Kaka, freedom. Let it out. Let it be. Like, just live. Just live your life to the fullest. Okay? So guys, I'm also just encouraging you guys, like, just have an open mind. Don't be so rigid. Don't be so stuck in what you already know. Like, trust me, what you know is good, and even what other people know can also teach you something. That's all I'm saying. Speaking about opening up my mind, guys, this year I've gone to so many different conferences. I've listened to so many people's testimonies. I've listened to so many talks. Like, I've attended so many conferences, but the main two I'm going to highlight. Number one is Africa Must Think. Guys, that conference was amazing. That conference was mainly to do with entrepreneurship, but for me, it was just the experience, seeing the possibilities. Even just take away entrepreneurship from your mind and just see what is possible in life. This person comes, Vosite Mbekwayo, he was speaking to us. I'm like, wow. So these things are possible. Like, the fact is that whatever has happened in his life is possible. He's amazing. He gets off the stage. Another person comes to speak, Dumisani Nkube. He's also an entrepreneur. He has his own dynamic story about the same entrepreneurship. And you're like, wow, okay, so even this is possible. Okay, let me just brush my hair. Yeah, another person comes to speak, like, so even this is possible. Like, this is also a possibility in somebody else's life. Okay, interesting. Different speakers spoke to us that day, and everyone has a dynamic story. Different stories from different people, and you can see that each of them is flourishing in whatever they are choosing. Guys, can you just think about that for a minute? So incredible, I tell you. The next conference I attended was Wow Woman Conference under the Wow Woman International, and this is an NGO that is formed by Mutale Kapaso. Beautiful girl, beautiful lady. She's amazing. She's made this NGO called Wow Woman International. Excellent, guys. Excellent. This is another person that you see them, they tell you their story, and you're like, possibilities. All these things are possible. Guys, don't limit yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I wish I could take you guys with all these places. These women are so amazing. So amazing, I tell you. Like the Wow Woman Conference, it really brought out the woman in me. Like that day, I think that's the day when I can say I was so glad I'm a woman. Like from the core of my existence, that's the day I said I am happy to be a woman. Like I don't know if you guys are even understanding. I was like ecstatic. I was on the clouds. I was like, wow. If I can be anything in this world, I want to be a woman. That's the day when I really felt it, like womanhood was really celebrated that day. I don't even know how I can explain it. The women that came that day, Esther Chungo. Wow. Excellence. Talk about the urban evangelist. 100, 100, 100. Love her. Talk about Lulu Hangala. Guys, Lulu Hangala didn't even say anything at that conference. But the fact that she was there was just amazing in itself. If I was to pick a word for 2021, the word I would pick is teachable. That's the word I would pick for this year. I have learned so much. The day when I prayed, God, teach me things. Teach me a new lifestyle. Teach me new things. I want to be teachable. Open up my mind. I don't want to be stuck in what I already know. There are so many things that I don't even know. And I haven't even traveled. All these things I've learned them, wow, locally in Zambia. So how much more things can you imagine people who travel? The people that we've been talking, people that have been coming to talk to us, these are people that are well-traveled. They come here with so many ideas from around the world. Vusit and Bekwayo is always on a plane, traveling. Guys, that man is well-traveled. So even when he's speaking to you, you are hearing different cultures. You're hearing what he's learned. You're like, this man is African, but the things he speaks about are diverse. Exactly. I've been so teachable. I've been like a sponge this year. I've been getting information from different people. And that's why I tell you every time I come to this platform, whenever I come to YouTube, I'm coming to tell you what I've learned. Because this year I've learned so much. Whenever I learn something, whenever I got a job, I learned how to do an interview, how to pass an interview. I came to tell you guys about it. I learned about self-branding. I'm like, okay, what's this thing about self-branding? I came to tell you guys about it. Whenever I learn anything, I come back here and I'm like, no. This information won't be stuck with me. I need to tell somebody. Somebody also needs to learn from these things. Okay? So guys, my advice to you this year is be teachable and don't limit your possibilities. Guys, this is just all about 2021 life update, being teachable, being great. Guys, I love you guys so much and I hope you guys learned something from this amazing video. I've made this like with all my heart and soul. I've just like poured out into you guys and I hope you guys receive it with as much grace as I am giving it to you guys. And so happy, so glad. And guys, without further ado, with love from me,